What is up, guys? It is day 4 of Hot Rod Power Tour 2024. Welcome back to Hot Rod Homestead. We're loading up from the hotel, getting everything ready to rock, and we're good to go. Justin's truck's still doing good. Today we are headed to, is it Hebron, Ohio? Hebron, Ohio? Yeah, we're headed to Ohio. They got a drag strip up there. I'm going to try to make a couple passes. The route, I believe, is mostly highway today, so we're going to see how that goes. If, you know, we'll have to stop a few times, stuff like that. But for the most part, straight shot. Let's go to Ohio. Let's do it. Hey, man, you all right? So Justin's topping off over there, Twig's topping off with Tim. So we are on the route. Lots of cool cars going by, filling up with some E85. So this is my little E85 setup, my little pump that goes on the jugs. Kind of helps make life easier. Yeah, we'll top off, keep on rolling. We just had some seriously awesome races with a Supra. A Supra, a F-150. There was a Cadillac beside me that would not go. So it is what it is. We had some serious fun.
we go. We're going to give it a shot.
177, you know, I'm about 10 degrees warmer than normal. Not too bad. Tim's wagon is running about 220-ish. That's pretty hot. But that's one of the big things that you have to think about whenever you do this trip, because, I mean, it's hot. It's kind of part of the trip. So, you know, if you were thinking about doing this trip, highly recommend a really good cooling system. Highly recommend an air conditioning. It's hot in the truck. It's hot out of the truck. It's hot at anywhere you're at. It's just a hot trip. So if you come and complain about the heat, sorry, it's kind of part of it. So with that being said, we're getting really close. I hope we're about to get off the highway. We just got all the way to the right lane. So, I mean, you can see behind me, like nothing's, oh, can't see over the tires. Like nothing's moving. We're like barely moving. So with that being said, it is what it is. Hopefully we'll have time to make a pass. It's almost 4 o'clock. I think the events usually end at 6. So I think we will. Just depends on how soon we can actually get in the venue. Swap tires, pull everything out, stamper cards. You know, there's a lot of stuff that goes into it. So we will keep steadily pegging away at it. We should be there soon. I'm looking at a sign that says Wheeling East 70. Like I said, I hardly ever use my GPS on these trips. I'm just along for the ride. So I don't know if we're close or not.
the other blue one last year? Yeah. Oh, yeah. We were with
He was in the white step-side truck.
Yeah, I had the white step-side. Yeah. I ditched the 22s. They were just crazy heavy, so I'm a little bit lighter up front now.
Yeah, that was only the third time I'd ever taken that.
Really? Yeah, we had a drag near us, and they closed it. So the closest one to us is that Virginia Road, and it's 45. And they're always doing some real stuff there. They don't have a lot of stuff where I can just.
Testing too, yes.
Yeah. Testing too. Yeah, but it's like, I mean, they say testing too, but it's some wild. I want to go on a slow day with no one's around. Yeah. Street Outlaws was there not too long ago. I might tomorrow. I don't know what we're gonna do tomorrow. If we're gonna just check in and then hit the road or what.
Where y'all from?
Virginia. Richmond, Virginia.
How long the drive is it from there to Richmond?
It's like 10 hours or something like that. Yeah. Y'all are in like Marietta or something like that?
Yeah, we're like Dawsonville.
Okay.
About 30 miles north of Atlanta.
Yeah, my cousin lives in Canton, so I go down.
Oh, yeah.
I was talking to him about one day, like, I go down here, like, I did it more, I got to
So we have rushed and rushed. Finally got here, had to swap tires. Whenever we pulled in, they were shutting the lanes down in 20 minutes. So here we are, we get one pass. So I think I'm just gonna leave it where it was. I'm gonna try to build some boost off the starting line, and we're gonna try to let it rip. I've heard the starting line's not very good right now. So we're just gonna give it a shot. We'll see. He said after the finish line's bumpy, the shutdown area. So we're about to find out. I put my tires on. Tim and the crew jumped in and helped me out with it. So here it goes. We're gonna see what it does. I'm, like I said, not turning it up. We're gonna pretend like we got one pass. We're gonna try to make it count. See if we can get in the 10s. Fingers crossed. I spun the whole track. The whole entire track. Say, even though I'm not happy with an 1180, it's still not bad. My under the hood temps right now are 140 degrees. It is really hot out here. It's actually 141 degrees. So with that being said, I mean, it's fair. It's not great, but it's fair. Somebody said they haven't even hardly seen any of the 12s today. Now I understand. I spun really bad in the video. I hope you can hear it like you can in this video, because I was on the rev limiter like crazy. It just so it's all right. Nobody's hurt. The truck's still living. The temperature in the truck right now is 177. Can't complain about that. So here we are. We're gonna swap the tires back out, load this puppy back up, and we are going to drive it to the next stop. We fought like crazy to get this thing ready, but unfortunately we didn't get the time we wanted. But hey, we're still running, and that's okay, because it is bad hot out here. So it is what it is. We'll be happy with it because we're still in one piece. But on to the next stop we go. Glad I didn't turn it up. That thing wouldn't have held that for nothing. That was we survived. We made it, but it was ugly. So we went out, made kind of a crummy pass. It's okay, at least we did it. Now we are headed to the street racing channel. Headed to their garage. Boosted Super Sport. Austin from Canada. He's broke both of his shock mounts in the rear. So we are headed to the street racing channel's shop. So Billy the Kid and the S10, they've offered to help. We're gonna run over there and make sure he's good. And we'll catch you over there. I don't know if they'll let us film too much. I'm not really sure. I don't want to invade their privacy, but we're headed to Billy the Kid's shop. We'll see you there. Made it to Billy the Kid's garage. Twig is back in the truck around. They have got Austin's truck in the garage. We're about to start welding it up. Taylor's probably going to weld it. back out.
Well, the biggest thing is because right now it's put down. Yeah, you should be able to.
You might not be able to. What if you get it at enough of an angle that you can get the jack handle through here?
I was gonna say, what if you just put it on the inside?
Or yeah, put it on the inside. There you go.
Right there, will work. So you'll pick it up. Once it goes down, once we're able to put that tab, it'll work.
My life is weird.
How does it feel having like 7 cameras on you?
It's actually.
Yeah, I kind of feel out of place not filming you, so I'm gonna film you now.
Yeah, it is pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, camera like that.
Howdy.
How big is the pry bar?
How big is the
Is it this or?
I've got one of those without a handle on it.
That might work too. Pry bar would be good though.
Yeah, you could do something like plate top and try and go just do somewhere where it takes some stress off.
It doesn't have to look pretty. It just has to work, right?
Anything else?
So
Well, this has to get back to.
get me back home.
Yeah.
So that's back where it was originally. Yeah. But there is a pretty big gap at the bottom too. He's just grabbing a floor jack and we're gonna take the wheel and stuff. Okay, now do you want to drop? I don't know if you're really saying you wanted to weld it. I think he's gonna weld it, but I mean, if one of you guys call me.
Taylor's really good.
Whoever you want to do it.
Yeah, if you want to give help me, because like I don't deal with stress well, so.
I'm just here.
When you're a robber, you gotta learn how to deal with it. I just go to his house
Hey.
and then watch him and go, I'll help you here and there.
So what if we just took a straight piece, keep it simple, and just bring it down like that?
To help brace it.
Yeah.
Well, the biggest thing is you just need to keep that square tube because
Because all your force is basically coming this way, so it's
pulling,
wanting
yeah.
to pull up. So if
You almost
went-
have to triangulate it.
Yeah, you almost need to go somewhere
If
higher.
there's a way to hit it here
Like,
and then down.
What if we did a-
here to the bottom?
what if we did that?
It's just not enough.
that way, because now
Bottom here, and then touch the top. Go ahead and tap the bottom. Tack the bottom first here. Fix your broken weld.
Great.
Tack it here, weld it straight across the bottom and go as far as you can. If you want a filler here, you can, but I don't think it's necessary. I would literally cut that this long and have it right there, and then you could triangulate it so it'll kind of hold from all angles.
Okay, but what if we just took it, made like cut it or ground it down like a horseshoe, and then laid it flat across here, and then welded it up the sides
yeah,
of
but
each
when you
side of the
if you
bracket?
do it, if you triangulate it, when you go back to redo it, it's a lot easier to get that off than it is to complete the whole thing.
I'm just gonna cut the entire square piece out.
You're just gonna redo the whole rep.
Yeah,
Then I would just do it flat. Then I wouldn't worry about it. Just do it flat.
that's what we'll do then.
I would almost just cut. I would almost do it flat here and just notch there and there to where it goes.
Slide
right
it
up,
up.
Oh, yeah,
slide
yeah.
it up and then weld.
Put
Yeah,
the notches
because
in
then
it so it slides right up.
Okay, yeah, let's do that then.
Give you more surface area. to
Put a
weld
good
to.
weld where it's cracked.
Yep.
Is it clean enough or need more?
It definitely needs some cleaner.
Yeah, because I couldn't.
Do you
tell
want to
if
lay
I
something on this
saw
floor, Billy, so it doesn't get anything on this floor?
No, it's alright.
I've probably only got like one can of brake cleaner left.
I've got a can in the carrier.
I've got a can of the truck. We can get it clean.
We came down with 6, but we.
So the point is, there's just 2 spots. And then
You have no idea.
oh, I mean, I do, because I did it for UCC.
Okay, yeah, so, yeah, it's not good. Like, imagine driving for like hours and hours and hours and then sleeping in a tent.
But for UCC, we were able to just stay there. We didn't have to move every single day.
It's not funny.
It's kind of funny.
It'll be funny in about a year.
Yeah, well, that's what I told her. I said, this is going to be one of those trips that's better after I get home and we're talking about it with people. But right now, they're fun.
It's warm. Out, not in.
It does feel like that, like, no, you're up, bud. Ricky, I told you. I got it out.
I wonder if you could just cut the middle of that out, because you're not going to be able to get the welder.
Oh, and just do the 2 sides and slide it up.
That's what I said, but everybody said it was a dumb idea. I was just looking at that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's got to be opened up for the weld because the weld bead is going to take up some real estate.
Why'd you put the first cut so close together?
I don't know.
You don't know?
It's still not far enough apart.
Well, I mean, I just marked it for marking it just because I could.
There's got to be some.
Me and my little boy.
It's got.
Yeah, but now they know what to do. It should be easier.
I got Taylor's butt on video.
Hole and all. Yes. Can I help you?
After this.
That transmission was built probably 2 weeks. All the truck, it was stuck.
Here, let me see if we can do this.
The heat factor is the worst part of this whole thing.
Here.
That's getting better.
Well, you should be able to take something like this and slide it on.
Pull it.
Yeah. And in worst case, you just do it with a hammer. But just try to slide the tab out some.
I'm afraid to knock off a jack stand.
Now she's moving, huh? Oh, yeah. Oh, brother.
We're gonna use it the wrong way. Whose is this?
Mine's.
Okay.
That right there is one side, bud.
That's good.
One side. We got one more side to do. And then we'll see.
Where's your other wrench that you were taking this?
It's in on top of the thing. Come on. It ain't that bad.
You're almost done.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I feel weird. I'm not used to people like helping me like this.
We can pull a piston if you really want to stress out about it.
I really want to stretch it.
We can swap your piston out if you want. We started about this time last time.
That's because it probably came from Canada.
Good old swap-a-rooskies, huh? You want to send her southbound, or?
Yeah, I think so.
Watch your feet.
Yeah, I mean, it's there. It's on the axle. Oh, the other one's off the ground. Sweet. Yeah, right?
I'm taking. I can't believe nobody else had a welder.
They had a MIG welder, a little bitty like 200.
They have like a microwave.
Yeah, might as well have been a microwave.
I don't have enough money to do diesel stuff because I went up there and even like their
tax bracket.
like
Sorry.
Well, the crank, for a drive track, like build a crank. Somebody, you know, hey.
So we are officially done. It is fixed. He's cleaning up the shop. We've taken our picture with Billy and we are going to get some E85. Gonna fill up all the jugs. We're headed to the hotel. On to the next stop. One more saved. Huge thank you to Billy and his family for welcoming us, making us feel right at home, letting us fix. That was a pretty big fix too. So thankfully they're awesome. Let us take care of that. On to the next stop. Let's do it. All fixed up. Hit the road. Let's do it. So Billy wasn't wrong. They do have an E85 pump here. It's like 3 miles from his house. So we are headed to the hotel. That's it for day 4. 4, right? I think 4. That's it for day 4 for the Hot Rod Power Tour. Let's do it again tomorrow. Almost there.